You know, speaking of movies, what cliches in movies do you fucking hate?
Yeah, well, the fucking thing you were talking about today, I hate the Wilhelm scream.
The Wilhelm scream?
It's
I
like
swear to God.
One thing I hate more than anything.
Over.
You know what the worst cliche to me is?
What's that?
It's like when they turn around, they're like, celebrity name, and it's the celebrity.
Oh.
Steve Buscemi.
No. Here's what it is.
Megan Fox.
Here it is.
Michael Bay.
This pisses me. I swear to God. I think this is the cliche or the trope I hate the most, more than anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
When somebody does a video or a movie or a TV show and they try to be funny and they say, oh, hi, I didn't see you there. It is not funny. It's been done for the last 2 fucking decades. You're not clever, you're not witty. These people do a Kickstarter video, they go, oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Yeah, real fucking hysterical.
They're in their business suits. They got their bubble.
That's been parodied. For the last 20 years.
I did that one.
That means it was a cliche 20 years ago.
To go back to it, yeah, but...
Oh, I didn't see you there.
They
Wow,
said,
you're fucking
hi,
funny.
I did see you there.
Oh, I didn't see it. Yeah, put a spin on it, please.
But that's been done before too, because it's so like obvious.
They did a whole compilation video.
Really?
Of
Yes.
Kickstarter people doing that. Hi, I didn't see you there.
Oh, seriously? Did they actually do this?
Yeah, Kickstarter themselves did it.
Oh my God.
It's infuriating, but...
Dude, that really does infuriate me. Chris, if you ever did that, I would honestly hate you.
I did that when I was like 18 in an update video.
Did you? Mm-hmm.
But,
what compelled... Let me ask you, because you're one of the people, what compelled you to do that?
It's just one of the things where you're like, you're not really thinking about it. You're like, I'll just do this.
It's sort of like an easy transition into something.
Yeah, it's like the easiest thing you can do.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be funny. It's not funny. Oh, I didn't see you there.
There's
a huge camera in your face, get it?
There's lots of things that we've done that aren't funny.
No, but I mean, that's like something you're copying directly. That's a specific joke you're copying. Sorry, Jeff, what were you going to say?
Oh, just to backtrack, I agree with Chris about the whole full name thing. That's one thing South Park does.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
SNL does it. South Park does it.
The Simpsons does it.
It says they have zero confidence in like the caricature or the actor doing the impression.
George Clooney, what are you doing
like,
here?
Oh, hi, George.
It's
Clooney.
always like, and it's like Lady Gaga, and then she's all like, I'm dancing.
You know, you have an old guy sitting there, he's like, hey, come on, I have sex with the Oval Office, and they have to say, hey, Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton,
what are you doing? They couldn't just be like,
here?
hey, Bill.
It's always that exact delivery. It's like
Bill Clinton,
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise,
what are you doing in Springfield? Oh, I'm just here to shoot a new movie, Forrest Gump 7. Real fucking funny, Simpsons. Good job.
Tom Hanks, you dumbass.
Yeah, whatever. Same fucking bullshit. Same guy. Oh my God, Jeff. What cliches? What tropes do you hate? What fucking drives you nuts when you see it? Just makes you want to gouge the eyes out of somebody.
Oh man, I don't know.
The record scratch.
Oh, the record fucking scratch.
The record scratch is one.
It's also one of those things where you're
I know.
I'm making fun
but
of a
maybe
cliche.
it's because I'm an adult now, but I cannot stand comedy relief in animated movies.
Yeah.
And just like funny things in animated
Timon and Pumbaa and the Gargoyles.
The goofy character. I've just it infuriates me. I don't care what anyone says. Despicable Me, those little yellow guys are the most annoying fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Like making fire engine sounds. Yeah, that's like, hey, Tumblr, thanks for making me favorite 90 million different fucking gifs of that without me even doing it. Fucking assholes.
Corey, I can prove you wrong. Comedic relief, Spider-Pig, and he's hilarious.
Oh God.
I think one thing I hate in TV shows is anytime they try to interject forced romance. Where it's like, we have to appeal to teen girls somehow.
Oh, I hate that too. Yeah, when you're watching movies and then there's like, there has to be a fucking romance in it, or it's not a fucking movie.
It has to be the romance, and then even the characters have no chemistry. They're crying, and you're just like in the movie Godzilla. There's this utterly unnecessary romance that you feel nothing. You could just care less if these people.
You would rather see fucking Godzilla scream fire down a fucking monster's mouth than listen to someone be like, save the kids.
You listen to Kick-Ass, have a love interest.
And to tie into that, I do have the one cliche.
Spoilers.
Because you have to have so they have to have the romance. And then they're like, well, okay, we have the girl. Now, what does the girl do the whole movie?
Oh, yeah.
And they make her work in a hospital.
Yeah.
It's always in disaster movies.
Yeah, every disaster movie, they have to have the girl working as a nurse in the hospital.
Yeah, they have to.
Every you got like...
You know why? because they have to contribute to the movie at one point.
I know, that's why. Yeah, they have to have a character from the movie come into the hospital and they can interact with that character. But it's like, even in fucking Spider-Man 2, they didn't have they didn't have anything for Aunt May to do, so they made her go work in a fucking hospital.
Yeah, it was Godzilla 2 as well, right?
It's like, why is Aunt May working in a hospital?
Because
there was a point in Spider-Man 2 where two planes were about to crash into each other.
Oh my god, yeah,
do you remember that?
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Dude, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, there's these two planes about to crash into each other.
Chris and I laughed in the theater, you know why? Because it's like, okay, he's already fighting the Green Goblin or whatever, or sorry, the Electro guy or whatever. And it's like, it's so Spider-Man has no idea about the planes at all.
Yeah.
I swear to God, they were like, okay, this scene's really tense. How about two airplanes almost hit each other and then they cartoonishly fucking ravine away from each other?
Can I talk about that? I thoroughly enjoy the first, even though people hate the third one, I still think it's better than Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, for sure.
I love the first. I love Spider-Man 1 and 2 is really good, and 3 is alright.
2's my favorite.
But fucking The Amazing, I didn't want to watch it.
The Amazing Spider-Man 1 stinks,
boring.
and The Amazing Spider-Man 2 stinks.
And
the only reason that they chose Mark Webb to direct it is because his name is Webb.
No, I would honestly believe that's fucking
together.
true.
Swear to God.
I don't like Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3 shit,
it's better
dude.
than,
I think
better
it's
than the Amazing
alright.
Spider-Man
It is
1
better.
though.
I hate it because
I think it's bad, but I also think it's kind of charming.
there's too much. This is my problem with movies. This is one of the biggest problems when somebody's writing a movie script is coincidence.
Yes.
There's too much fucking coincidence. Like the way Venom is introduced into the story, he just happens.
I fucking hated Venom.
He happens to be at the church, yeah.
But regardless, like how he lands in the park just next to Spider-Man. He could have landed anywhere
The fucking
on the
ocean.
fucking planet.
That's not a cliche I hate, but that is something I fucking hate.
They could have had this story. What?
But that's the thing, right? They actually made the comic story stupider for some reason.
No, yeah, it makes sense in the comics because I think
He's a scientist.
the Parasite, I think, sees Spider-Man and then wants to be like him or something like
No,
that. That makes
he's
sense.
a scientist who just happens to be it comes to his lab because
Yeah.
he is a scientist. That makes sense.
Okay.
If we're talking about things, I don't know if it's a cliche, but it's something I'm fucking tired of seeing, is basically scripted movies where things happen to go to the next scene. For instance,
It's just set piece after set
like
piece.
set piece after set piece. Like, oh, here's a working car so we can get to the next location.
Yeah.
Like that fucking movie, 2012 or something.
Oh god.
Oh, with John Cusack.
Where everything just suddenly lent to the fucking ship. Nothing went wrong.
I think the worst part of that movie is the whole fucking thing. He's
it's
John Cusack driving over the earth, crumbling underneath him.
It's fucking retarded, but it's annoying because it's like this wouldn't happen. A fucking rubble would kill you immediately. You'd be dead.
That movie and The Day After Tomorrow are the two worst disaster movies.
And then there's that other
ever
fucking
made.
one that you hate that I don't
What was
like
that?
at all. War Z.
Oh my! I've seen that
World
movie.
War Z.
I've seen that movie 10 times just out of pure
That
bafflement.
literally is a set piece movie.
That movie is
made to
honestly the worst shit I've ever
the
seen.
second I started.
It's literally like, I'm sorry, but it's literally like a fucking video game. Like it goes to the next
No,
level.
because video
the
games are
next
fun.
Yeah, but it goes to the next level, the next set piece.
The
It's
second
just
I started hating that movie was when the
shit.
fucking
I
8-year-old who had
watched
never
it.
held a pistol shot up zombie point blank in the eyes for the
Exactly.
first time.
It's like,
this child
Zach,
has never held a
8-year-old.
gun,
Let's watch World
picks
War
up a
Z for that.
handgun, and shoots a zombie right between the eyes on his first shot. Are you fucking kidding
Jeff,
me?
what you were saying earlier about coincidence, there's a rule to writing where you can only use coincidence to get the main
To get
characters
in.
into trouble.
Not out.
Yeah, you never use coincidence to get them out of trouble when you're writing.
It ruins the story.
It's fucking like you're like,
Crazy.
yeah, okay, this plane crashes and then they're 2 seconds from the location. That makes sense.
Yeah, when all these bad things are always happening around you, but yeah, if it happens once to get you into the story, but if it's constantly
And then it's just
happening
leading to
over and
something
over,
else,
it's just lazy. There should be some logic, some reason.
What
to
I
it.
like
There
is
needs to be a point. Sorry.
what I like is when movies have balls and kill off main characters.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, yes, finally.
I like that one. You see the movie Deep Blue Sea?
Yeah.
Deep Blue
The
Sea,
sh-
no.
the sh-
What
it
is that?
starred. It's a shark movie, but it starred Samuel L. Jackson. he was
Oh, I
like
fucking
he was
remember
kind of he was kind of like on his way up as a big star at that point.
Yeah.
It ate him in the first 20 minutes of the movie.
It's pretty funny. It's really funny how it ate him too.
Yeah,
That movie had some horrible CG.
yeah. Not to spoiler alert.
Whatever. It was actually really you don't expect it to.
Trying to think of any of
That was the one negative. I guess it was was a good part of Godzilla.
Whoa.
Was the character death.
Oh, I didn't like that. I wish they had killed his kid.
It was ballsy, but it wasn't good ballsy.
I wish they killed his kid.
I was
Kick-Ass was fucking boring.
He should have stomped on the hospital is what he should have done. Godzilla.
Yeah.
That would have killed
the dumb wife.
Yeah, and then he still have his little kid at the end, so whatever.
Godzilla's busy puking lasers down the other monster's throat and tries to
Godzilla though was so fucking cool in that movie.
Yeah.
I like how they portrayed him. They really like
that's how he's supposed to be portrayed, as like the anti-hero. He's like he's always saving shit, even though he's like a big scary bastard.
even the way he was modeled, like he looks like the Japanese version, but the proper like CG version of the Japanese monster, unlike the T-Rex and the Matthew Broderick.
The athletic like human-bodied dinosaur-headed scary.
I kind of like this. I kind of like the shape of his head with the jawline. But
yeah, that was pretty.
The
cool.
movie wasn't very good.
The movie sucks.